With all of these protests that are happening, some of them have turned into riots.
Have any of these protests and riots that you've seen, have they
crossed the line of covering people's constitutional rights?
Yeah, so the First Amendment to the United States Constitution protects the fundamental right to the freedom of speech and political assembly. And in fact, political speech, the courts have held time and again, is speech that is the most protected form of speech. And that includes peaceful assembly, protest, because historically, that's how we've gotten change in this country. And so it is a fundamental First Amendment right to engage in protest. That being said, the First Amendment doesn't protect, as a general principle, acts. It protects speech. It protects peaceful assembly. So once an individual or group of individuals crosses that line from peaceful protest, speaking, demonstrating, into rioting or breaking windows or doing property damage or trespass, then those are not generally protected by the First Amendment.
Let's talk about President Trump. He has threatened protesters at this point, threatened to call in the military and, meet them with violence if the looting and the rioting doesn't stop.
Is that within his authority as president?
Well, he could certainly tweet that, and the First Amendment protects his right to say whatever he wants. I think there's a whole slew of laws and rules that would prevent him from doing that, namely a law called the Posse Comitatus Act from the 1870s that actually comes out of Reconstruction after the Civil War. But essentially what it says is that the U.S. military, federal military, cannot be involved in domestic law enforcement. And so I think that would be a very high bar for the president to overcome.